My name's called Rubega Francis. I'm a builder, a merchant, and I've been doing construction for some time, but recently I also became a student of using ISSBs. The ISSBs are compressed earth blocks, but this type is the one which we call the interlocking soil stabilized blocks. That's why we call them ISSBs. They are made out of earth, but majorly the subsoil, because the subsoil have the capacity to be compressed and then get stronger than using the topsoil, because the topsoil has much of compost. So I want to share about building using the ISSBs, the compressed, the interlocking soil stabilized blocks. You don't need to add anything like a mortar in between, because the interlocks will be helping the bricks to hold together. So you find that in the joints we don't put any mortar in between, but the thing gets hard. Yeah, when you are using these bricks, actually the work becomes very fast and even very, very accurate, because the blocks themselves are made with the same machine, with the same measurements, and even they have a very smooth skin or surface. So the work becomes so fast when you are staking the bricks, joining them. The wall grows so fast is that it's even very easy to use the unskilled workers. It is very easy to train someone who has never been a builder before, because even when we built this house here, we had many learners, but they could make the work very, very well, because it is just a matter of interlocking the bricks. I will talk as I try to compare the ISSBs with building with the traditional blocks. Now, when you are using this one to construct, actually you have to be with qualified masons, builders, if you want to get an accurate work. So here, with these ones, you are supposed to use mortar. It's very unfortunate that I don't have many bricks, but when you set it, you are supposed to set it on mortar and then try to balance it. Then you will bring another one, and then you have to put mortar. And because it is shapeless, in order to get the level, you are supposed to put as much mortar as you can in order to bring it to the level. So you will find that it will have almost a mortar which is as big as its halfway. So that is the thing. Now, when it comes to costs, in construction, these bricks will be saving a lot, because you don't need to use mortar, you don't need to use cement in them. You only need cement only on the corners. If you want to make corners, then there you apply some little mortar. Also, what I want to talk about is that when you are making these bricks, you make them in the place where you are going to construct the building, because you just remove the top part of soil, and then you get the subsoil. So they are on-site made. That one reduces greatly the cost of transport, because you don't need to buy them from anywhere. You just get them from there. The cost of transport is cut down, and also the brokerage of bricks You know, when these bricks are being transported from wherever they are made, they in transit they get broken. Even loading and off-roading, they get broken, and because they don't have that kind of compression that these ones have, they can, when you throw it down, it can easily fall apart. But these ISSBs are very strong. Even if you throw it down, it will never crack. With these bricks, you don't have to plaster them, because when you plaster them, it's like you are hiding the beauty of the bricks. Because when you look at them, even if you have an opportunity to look at this wall here, they make their own design. They are very beautiful. When you interlock them, they look very nice. Now, when you cover this beauty, then it's like you have done nothing. And now, that being, if that one is the reason, then you find that the costs of plastering the bricks will also be saved. You will not have to waste money plastering the bricks. Also, the strength of the wall. This block is actually about 6 inches. That will be the thickness of the wall, 6 inches. And remember, this brick is compressed. So some people even say, I've never tested that, but they say that they are even bullet proofs. The bullet cannot go through the brick which has been compressed. If they are well made, if they are well compressed, these bricks will be even water resistant, because when we are making them, we even add some cement in it, so they become water resistant. They do not fall apart just because of the elements of weather. It is even not possible to develop cracks. You have seen walls of the buildings that have cracks coming from the foundation even to the top. But it is never with these bricks, because there is no opportunity for the crack to develop. So, apart from also being very difficult to have cracks, the interlocking nature of these bricks make them flexible. I mean, if there are some issues like earthquakes, or some part of the ground is kind of sinking or something, you can never have any cracks into the walls, because they are flexible. They can adjust themselves, and then the wall will remain standing. So there are many things we can talk about this. When you look at even the wall itself, you will find that it looks like a rich man's house. You may think that we use half bricks on the outside. So much as it is earth compressed, but in appearance it is, apart from being strong, but it looks nice. You can even think that maybe the bricks were exported from outside, but they are locally made. Yeah, so that is the thing. I like these bricks because they can even encourage group work. Teamwork. You cannot make them alone. You can be like one or two people. You share ideas. But with these ones, one man can make them. No talking, no much work. With the machine that makes these bricks, you can really have physical exercises, and then you become like a strong man. You don't need to go to the gym when you are making these bricks and even using these bricks.